Hey people, Thwomp here and welcome to episode 62, I believe, of Danganronpa 2. Last time, it was confirmed for a fact that Byakuya was a fake, something I knew since the beginning because, well, we knew the real Byakuya from the first game. Though these people didn't. They didn't have the pleasure of getting screwed over by Byakuya 24/7. So anyways, let's get going, let's continue talking.
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much better compared to when he was involved in the killing school life? And that could just been because he ate Toko. He ate all his half siblings if they came back.
So like, cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled at that.
And he was lying just this whole time.
But still.
But he couldn't help it.
Why couldn't he help it?
Because that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you attain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a little more liberating.
Well, what the hell?
Anyways, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right!
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
So then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? He was probably going to tell that he was basically the imposter. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Based on the context, if I had to guess, maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew!
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should be able to ignore Monomi or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course!
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys could find out.
Could it be?
So just like that, you're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitors are spies done by the Future Foundation, not sent from Hope Peak Academy.
Did they bug Hajime in some way? You made a fake profile for that traitor and included it in there?
Correct!
It would be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably.
Hope Peak Academy file. Can I just see the file? I just want to read. Can I just see it? I want to just see what it is. Okay. Okay, we can't read it. It's too bad.
It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure
Was it a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
The time's up. Wait. Oh, darn it, I forgot my timer.
Bye-bye. Excuse me for a moment.
Wow, looks like we're still on the glass trial. But that time just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
Watch how I probably get the bad ending again. The last class trial. He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, very true. You really did date with the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma time earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on that time, this might definitely be the last one.
Still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Monokuma's still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito. Sonia is my most obvious suspect because she knew the bombs were fake. So she knew that if they weren't at the military base, they had to be somewhere else. So she probably thought they were behind the door to the ancient ruins, and so she was interrogating Nagito.
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. At least, one thing you have to admit, at least Chiaki and Hajime, well, they have a similar relationship that Makoto and Kyoko had. At least she lets Hajime have at least some partnership. She at least lets him help her out. She treats him more as like a co-pilot than the mouthpiece. Let's over to Monokuma Rock. I don't think I'm going to need any more skills. I just need my wits. Maybe this will be the first time I'll get an Aeon in this game. Because really, those P's were embarrassing. I mean, I'm sorry. Last game I'm getting A's all the trials with no issue, and then this game comes.
Right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh? This is it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed.
Silly fool!
You're making me depressed.
So, is it going to happen again?
The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. Once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? That guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know,
That's
right?
why I'll definitely survive. We can really go on after we deal with this class trial.
That's right.
I'll definitely survive with the killers, no matter what. Even if I have to all stop.
What the F? Why are you here?
You haven't realized it yet. That feeling of wanting to leave the island, thinking like this is Monokuma's trap, you know.
Huh?
Huh? What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll pick you up.
Damn right, that was Roger. Just shut up. Everyone, you must. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. For the things I do for you guys. This is a labor of love. Huh? I finally realized after losing my powers, I realized that cursing your powers to soul your fate accomplishes nothing. That possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I don't really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a Hell's of Help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looked determined.
You.
How can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyways, make sure you turn from Minamaru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial. Aw, fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monomi's saying, I think.
Anyways, let's get going to the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right, we need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
I'm glad you're so sorry about that call. Thankfully we're going to the class trial where I can give my voice a little break. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I heard Monokuma Rock.
Yeah.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right?
I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're
you
finished.
are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
A killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Files ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. And even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then, the door slowly opened. There's bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope, or the light of despair? Whoa! Don't let our Gato Mr. Roboto! Some futuristic trial!
Well then, now that the Charbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough. Just effing start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Yep, it sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm, make sure you give it your all.
All right!
Didn't I tell you? He said it! This is the end!
Now then.
Now then, let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other.
This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. A current is about to rise. Nagito Komada, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature was bat-crap crazy. Held such a demented thought process that it was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. And he had these weird blue squiggles that appeared whenever he started getting philosophical. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be eternal. That's why we absolutely have to find out. That person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair of life, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-ending trial, building with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Let's do this! I didn't buy any new skills. I like how they say the trickster Nagito. Like, ooh, that Nagito, he had like the fucking wire above the door.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Sorry, I accidentally pressed the A button a little early.
Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
And then Monomi's just gonna start punching him. Look at that face. That's the face of someone who's going to start assaulting.
Yes, no!
Oh! Well, looks like Monokuma's still coming on top. She's resisting.
One more time!
She's still...
Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow!
She's resisting still.
It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
The first time someone has ever felt bad for Monomi, and sorry, I have to adjust my pants. The pants are starting to fall down. Oh. Sorry, this will take just a brief second. Just want my pants. Okay, we're all good now. Are you good?
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monomi. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
Okay, everything's still going. I just want to make sure that the beginning of the trial is cut out.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Oh, please, as if Kazuichi has it in him.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
That's like saying that Hero was the traitor. Was the mastermind.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... torture room, survival knife, duct tape, Monokuma plushie, Monokuma panels, oil lighter. What'll be first?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
Okay, can you see Monokuma's account? Monokuma's account. Okay.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place! If so, the is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko.
Oh, sorry.
I found it by coincidence.
Okay.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
It'll probably be the duct tape. Why did they call it torture Nagito? No, the wounds on Nagito's were caused by torturing the
killer
person.
didn't tape Nagito. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Boom! There we go.
That's wrong.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the thing. You try to go mad with that silencer.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything.
Except. So in which case, unless the bombs are really in a place that we're not gonna find anything.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Oh my gosh, the Kazuichi rebuttal. Oh my gosh, I'm scared of it.
I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Oh, you're the one calling Hajime stupid? Then again, he did come up with that perverted plan, but then again, that was the smartest plans. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, spear of Gunyear.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Okay, we're definitely
But if
advancing.
you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito, and got in. Then, after they killed him...
Bomb's location.
Damn it!
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Damn it!
Okay, I'm trying to
Like
figure
you
out what
said,
it is.
if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was... You obviously assume he couldn't...
Okay.
But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Come on. Advance. Come
But if
on.
you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Okay, let's see the files. Burn rope. Can't be the sleeve. It's safe to assume the wounds on Nagito's arms. Spear of Gunyear. Okay. Okay, my guess is that it's going to be the... Okay, I'm guessing it's either the burned rope or the survival knife.
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Crap!
Okay.
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
What?
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Torture... No, that can't be
Crap!
it. Come on.
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured and got in. Then, after they killed him...
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information. Then, after they killed him...
Ah!
Damn it!
I'm sorry, I was forced.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Of course, this Kazuichi...
I can't back down!
Okay, somehow I made it. Come on.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer
I'm
anything?
gonna get on the B rank, aren't I?
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Crap!
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured
the
Nagito
duct tape.
and got information about the... Then, after they killed him...
Whoa!
me to cut through
Okay,
this
that
hole.
was strange. Because normally it's like, when you break one of those remarks, it cuts it all the way down.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Yeah, I was kind of confused with that just because of the fact. But then the duct tape, after the death, he had the duct tape on when he was alive because of the way the duct tape.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
Coming from the girl who tried to choke him in the restaurant.
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
Because the sprinklers didn't touch anywhere behind the curtain.
Can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Perhaps the speeder had an arrangement to
And right
go down with
after
the
I
fire.
opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that first. It'll probably be the lighter. Or the Monokumas. Oil lighter.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup
Okay.
and lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter,
Monokuma flannel.
it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Okay, here we go.
Some way?
Monokuma panels.
Maybe they used invisible thread.
I don't think that's it.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
I know, I don't think that's
or perhaps opening the door caused.
Yeah, the Monokuma.
I agree with that.
Consent. There's only consent with Sonia, really. Sonia's the only one we have the consent thing with, really. 9 out of 10 times it's Sonia.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No, not wind pressure.
Okay.
They probably used the Monokuma panels.
Are you sure that Sonia isn't the ultimate weeb? I mean, she loves Japan so much. She loves the dramas, and she has a thing for Taka, who looks like some anime ninja. And then basically, and now this.
A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene,
Like
right?
dominoes.
It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
Now with
That's
that music
probably why
blaring,
they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
and had the music playing so we can hear
So
them.
the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
The MP3 player. Come on, let's select that MP3 player. MP3 player, MP3 player, MP3 player. Yep, MP3 player. Let's turn it in.
I see!
Okay, got a little more
You're
light.
talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Inside the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap? No, I'm not talking about the music. No, I'm not talking about the music. This is on cue. It's something started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, I kind of brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door of the warehouse. Huh? It's open. Is there something booming on this door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? I didn't tell you. I tell you to be fine. I just gotta use a little more force. Whatever happened to opening it slowly? I kind of ignored their posts and with a mic kicked the door to open. Is that gonna be like there were only 16 students at the killing game be started? Is it gonna be like that?
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
I think we'll answer that next time. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stick around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share to wherever you want, and with that, I'll see you later. Bye.